here. I had cleaned some oxtail because that's what we're having for dinner. It is Saturday night, 8 o'clock. So all I did was clean oxtail, rinse it off when I got home. Sliced up some 2 small onions, 1 green pepper, 1 red pepper. Now I'm gonna add some garlic and the seasonings, mix it up, put it in the fridge. Here's what we're seasoning with: minced garlic, Worcestershire soy sauce, black pepper, garlic powder, beef bouillon, which I haven't used yet in my oxtail, but I bet it'd be delish. Onion powder, some thyme and allspice, my fave, some sloppy mama, and I'm gonna get these seasoned. So here's that all seasoned. I'm gonna give that a good mix. I'm gonna put a little bit of my sugar-free ketchup in there. Mix it up and see where that takes us. So this is after our first mix. I like to do 2 mixes. I'm gonna season it again, add the same ingredients, and then I'm gonna add my brown in, mix that up, and then we're all set to put it in the fridge. So now that I got my meal prep done, I can do my Sunday dinner. I put some olive oil in this pot, and we are making one of my favorite things. A lot of your favorites too. Some oxtail. So I had these marinating overnight. So as soon as I take the top off, you could just smell that flavor. Alright, so what I try to do is I try to pick as many of the veggies as I can out. And I initially, then I'll add it back after. So I'm gonna start putting these on in this pan, hot oil, and then I'm gonna put some flour. That's gonna make a gravy for it. I just wanted to show y'all how big some of these different oxtails are. Look at that. Into the pot it goes. So let me show y'all over here. I'm just browning these up. Turn it down a low because this is my pot that gets really hot really fast. Okay, so I got all the oxtails out and I added my veggies back to that bowl. Now I'm gonna get y'all in this pot. Let me find this spoon. There. So I'm gonna stir these as much as I can. I'm gonna turn it back up now because I turned it down. So look at these big old things. This is, I don't know where they found these ones at, but look at that. They're all big. Most of them are big. So I got, this is 3 packs, and I think one of the packs that probably had those big oxtails in there. So I did a pretty good job of getting all the veggies out. Now I'm gonna turn it back to high, so on medium right now. I'm gonna add some flour and I'll give it a stir and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm only using 1/4 of a cup of flour, and I am still doing keto, so this is all added in, but that's all I can have, and that's fine because the kids are eating chicken anyway. So this is for me and whoever I want to share it with. All right. So now you want to get that flour all mixed in. Put as many of these oxtails as you can. They look pretty coated. Putting it all over. See how they're coated. Now you add your beef broth and just get these even. Before I add my beef broth, let me get my veggies back in there actually. Oxtail is one of my favorite things to eat and cook. but it's not something you can have every day, so they are expensive. I mean, for a $10, $11 pack, you don't get many, so. But they're a treat when I do have them. Alright. Let me get my beef broth. It's going to be a nice gravy there. I'm also going to turn this down to low at this point. So I'm going to use this whole thing, more if I need to. Alright, so I have 2 turkey tails I chopped up. This was boiling. So green pepper, onion, red pepper. This is all for our collard greens. Here I have a stick of butter and some minced garlic. I'm going to add our red. I added our meat bag. I put a whole bag of greens in here. These are the shredded greens. Trying to get you in the pot better. I'm going to season these up. I'm going to add some hot sauce, some apple cider vinegar, and we'll be back. So what we're going to season with slap your mama, garlic powder, chicken bouillon, some hot sauce, and I'm going to pour some chicken broth in there. Alright, so I'll put all the seasonings in there. Put some hot sauce. I also put some apple cider vinegar already. Let's get this a good mix. I already turned it to low because this is on low, the oxtail is on low. Now I'm just going to pour the chicken broth up in here and let it cook. So here are our seasonings: some olive oil, garlic, salt, pepper, cumin. We have some oregano, paprika, garlic powder. So I put that all in a bowl over here already. I'm going to zest this lime and squeeze half of this juice in as well. Mix that up because we're going to cover the chicken in that. Alright, excuse me. I'm going to zest some of this in here. Okay, so I got most of that. It's very. I'm going to roll this out. We're going to put the juice in here, and that is what we're going to use to rub on the chicken. So I'm going to just put it in my little squeezer here. Same thing with this one. I finally got me a cast iron skillet. Very excited. I think it's heavy. And it was only $10 from Walmart. Got it yesterday. It's pretty big. I think it's like 12 inches. So here's our sauce that we all mixed up. Not we all, just me. But here's our sauce. I'm gonna grab our chicken. First I'm gonna put some olive oil in a bottle of this here. Now we'll get our chicken in there. Alright, so I got our whole chicken here. Going to, again, this recipe is from Darius Cooks. Trying to see how he did this. Oh, there we go. So we're going to cut right here. Down there, like that. Open that bad boy up. Okay. Not too bad. Then we're gonna cut some more. Okay. Flip them over like so. Like so, like that. So big old bird. Okay, I guess that's how it goes. All right. So we're gonna season this with that mix we had here. We're gonna rub it down. So I'm just gonna rub it all over. And we're also gonna get under the skin here. Some of that skin that's over there. I think I was supposed to cut the other side, but we're eating it anyway, right? Rub it down good. And as this cooks, we're gonna baste it. Alright, so this chicken has a sauce that goes with it. Again, this is from Darius Cooks, Peruvian chicken with the green sauce. So now I'm going to make the green sauce. It's mayo, cilantro pepper, some salt, and I have some olive oil. And I already have my half a cup of mayo. So we're going to add all of these to the mixer, my little mixer here. I'll come back so you guys don't have to hear me banging. Here's the sauce after I mixed it in my ninja. I did taste it. It's pretty darn good. Got cilantro and garlic. Oh my gosh. Just gotta try it with the chicken. So good. Alright, this is it for our, well no, actually I'm lying, it's not. I still have to make something else. But this rice is called stick of butter rice. I used to make this all the time. The kids loved it. I haven't made it in a while. I'm doubling the recipe because it's usually 1 stick of butter, so I'm using 2. I'm going to use 2 cups of rice. I forgot, I'll let you know. Beef broth, I think it's 2 cans. It's usually 1 of these, and like I said, I'm doubling, so I'm doing 2. That's Virginia soup. And I'm literally going to add everything to this pan, cover it in foil, cook it in an oven 425 for 30 minutes. So I dumped everything in here except the butter, but the rice, the soup, French onion soup, and the beef broth, which was 2 cans. I just used the French onion soup cans. Now I'm gonna slice up these 2 sticks of butter, put it right on top, cover it in foil, and put it in the oven. Here's our rice all covered. I'm gonna grab my foil. So I've been doing this all along, like every 15-20 minutes. Keep basting the chicken. Supposed to have been the other way. I put it upside down, but I think I told you all that already. So our chicken is done. I took it out. And here's the sauce for it, if anyone chooses to dip. Our oxtail's been done. I turned it off about 30 minutes ago. It's been cooking since 11, like 11:15. Nice and tender. Our greens are also done. They was on low all that time. I just turned those off about 30 minutes as well. We're just waiting for this rice. Here's our rice. I just took out. Nice buttery stick of butter rice. You guys gotta try it. Also cut up our chicken and put it back into that pan with the juices.